Nothing to see here for the big man.
Seen it all before, Jacko.
The rest of us are reasonably interested in that little thing over there.
Probably be quite nice seeing it behind that bloody rock there, wouldn't it? If that wasn't in the way.
Seeing people.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking of.
Rigs can't climb the rock, it's closed. Damn it.
Damn it now.
We're so happy there. Alright, it's just on 6 o'clock. That's how the rock looks at the moment. Riggsy climbed the rock this afternoon. Woody went halfway up. They opened it at about 3:30. So Riggs got the job done. Dinner time. Team effort. Sausages galore. This is the man that climbed Mount Everest today.
And I feel actually pretty good, but
Very surprised, aren't you, about that? The Olgas this morning. I reckon that one there looks a big old dog with his head between his paws. If you pan right, you got the rock about 40 k's away. Pretty hard to miss it anywhere around here, actually. That's the Uluru region 2006 as we move back west to homeward. Lasseters Cave. Harold Bell Lasseter. He came west of Uluru back in the 30s looking for his reef of gold that he claimed to have discovered as a young man about 30 years earlier. Well, Lasseter, when the other members of the expedition gave up on this reef of gold, Lasseter continued with some camels, and cutting a very long story short, they bolted from him about 15 kilometres from here, and he sheltered in this cave without food for 25 days in January of 1931. In sheer desperation after that, he left the cave and walked about another 15 or 20 kilometres or something before he perished. The cave provided plenty of shelter and water wasn't a problem. You just had to dig a few feet below the surface here because this is a creek bed. He just didn't have any food. Didn't know what he was looking for, bush tucker wise. Not many people do though. Beautiful place, really is. This is another look at the Peterman Ranges. Just coming up to the WA Northern Territory border near Docker River. Absolutely beautiful part of Australia around here. And not many people see it because they don't venture out this far. No bitumen roads out here. And to be honest, that's just the way we like it. Amazing what you see in the middle of nowhere.
Well, the Chamber 9G Tractor Club from Western Australia. We have members all over Australia. There's 21 tractors that left Northam just over a week ago. and we're heading towards Normanton. On the way at Alice Springs, we pick up 5 more tractors from New South Wales and down Australia. We raise money for the Blind Doctor and Children's Hospitals en route. And then when we get to Normanton, there's another 18 of us are going up to Cape York and back to Musgrove where the tour ends.
Got myself a stubby holder.
There you go.
Good, mate. Yourself? Good. You're in the Northern Territory.
Yeah.
And now we're not in the Northern Territory.
Pretty rough, isn't it?
This is another blazed tree on the Great Central Road. This road was built by Len Beadells originally. It used to be called the Sandy Blight Junction Road. It was built in 1960. And these ranges behind us is the Sharon Mural Crescent. There you go. Which Len mentions in his book, Outback Highways.
Not quite as...
This is the original Gunbarrel Highway. Right down there, it goes to Victorytown Station in South Australia. Our current position is about 29 kilometres from Warburton or / Giles. This road here used to be called the Gunbarrel Highway.
What are you doing, mate?
But
We've done what we wanted to do, thank you.
renamed it the Great Central Road for obvious reasons.
That was the old Gunbarrel Highway taking me on down to the south, down to the Victorytown Station.
Back at Warburton Roadhouse, where Reggie just had to top up his tank momentarily. Now it's down the road towards Warburton where we're going to camp. The modern day version of Len Beadells' construction team.
Another copy, Corey?
Yeah, just past the grader. Camp at 85 kilometres east of Warburton. Breakfast.
More like northeast of Warburton, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's getting up that way, but I don't get technical like that. It's my little dodgy out the back. Good reasons for that, apparently. You can see about 50 k's in that direction. Wonderful stuff. There's the Taj, as usual. We take a wander over here. It's the Riggs tent, the Pitt tent, Chamberlain, and the Iron Horse. There's the star of our show, Ben Riggs.
What degrees?
Dodgy thermometer.
Uluru, dodgy $6 thermometer says it's 5 degrees. At, I guess it's about 6.
Well, I don't reckon it's that warm. Could be. Wind chill factor.
Getting dinner prepared.
And there's a kettle on. Well, a saucepan with hot water, hopefully. Lucky. How are you, mate?
Well, it's plain old too cold to be getting out of here.
Mate, I understand that completely. I had the same issue about 15 minutes ago.
Breeze, wasn't it?
Yeah, wind chill factor's unbelievable.
Was there a few drops of rain last night? Or?
Nah,
Huh?
no. Morning, Suze.
Morning, I'll make my appearance on the camera later.
It's all right. You can't see through that anyway, don't worry. No, she was chilly. We don't ask the old man, though. He wasn't. No, it wasn't that chilly last night. Back to Warburton. The weather's a bit better than it was a week ago when we were here. This is mainly a fuel stop. The girls are going to try and have showers, and my mission is to charge the battery on this video camera. Okay, back into the serious stuff. That's why we're out here. The Connie Sue, named after Len Beadells' firstborn. Only been on the Connie Sue 5 minutes. And we've faced with some boggy sort of areas.
Can you zoom in on them much?
Oh, a little bit.
That looks quite impressive. All 11 of them, or whatever it is. Travel alone and...
I think the ones that are by themselves aren't too far from the main herd.
Oh, a little bit touchy, a little bit flighty.
There's someone walking towards them.
Yeah.
That'd be Ashley.
And Woody.
I was...
The two of them. Chasers on.
Yeah, I reckon you get a few punches.
Well, the dirt wasn't red, it's almost like a beach track.
About 90 k's in, Connie Sue. Fuel's still full. We're probably doing about 200 litres on board, so just going steady on the corrugate.
This is Mackenzie's Gorge on the Connie Sue in the Great Victoria Desert. See for miles. Best thing about this is not too many people see it. There's no tourists out here, just hardened travellers like us. Fairly corrugated road here, just on from the Mackenzie Gorge where we had a little lunch. Cruising down the Connie Sue at about 20 kilometres per hour. Waterfall Gorge. We think that's where one side of the waterfall is. There's scale for you. Lovely, it really is.
Well, it comes and goes.
Natural arch. And there's Captain over the other side doing what? I don't know. Bending over, has been like that for a long time.
Oh, you can fire.
Is he?
Oh, he's got a timer happening.
He has too. There's a deep sort of water hole in there, which is the gorge running around in the river. I walked around a bit and I found another rock hole, which could be very deep. Just how deep? I don't know. Alright, that's where the little rock pool is that I just saw. There's a waterfall down in there, and there's Riggs and Ash. But I can't get down there from here. I'm going to have to go all the way around the other side, I think.
Got it, Wood?
Role reversal. Well, I'm in the river here. It's just fantastic. I love it. Well, it was a bit of an arduous climb that, but I finally reached my goal, getting down to the bottom of the waterfall here. We're up at the top before with the other rock pool. The thing that I like about this place in particular is there's no bloody tourists around. You know, only mad bastards like us dare come out here. It's good. It's very good. We're about 80 kilometres from Waterfall Gorge. Yes, I should point out that we are not on the Connie Sue any longer. We turned off that 5 kilometres south of the Waterfall Gorge. This is just simply the Sydney Yeo Chasm Road, east of the Connie Sue Highway. No sooner have we just finished taping then. It's done a tyre.
What have you seen up there, truck? Anything exciting? No, I reckon they're full of shit, mate. There's no cousin ideas.
On the other hand, the sunset has been stunning.
Yeah. I get it.
5 minutes away. Seconds now.
Staked it. Staked it? Staked it. Right, well that's the best case scenario. We've had some dramas getting the old girl off the ground. The jack just sinks straight into the road. Here comes the iron horse back to guide us to camp.
Well, if it's any consolation, we're not far.
Well, we're going to meet the two. We've got a nice old steak here.
Steak? What off?
I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Well, it was a stunning sunset anyway, Sue.
It looked it. I
got it on video for posterity.
Yeah, well, it's probably about 400 or 500 metres from the chasm. Yeah.
As Sue takes herself off to the bush, this is a look at the campsite here at the Sydney Yeo Chasm, isn't it, Riggs?
Yes.
Very secluded spot it is too.
We haven't really seen it in the daytime, so.
From here you can see that. From here you can see the first rock pool halfway down the gorge, and the other one's just a bit further down. Yeah, if you dive in there, to get the waterfall going.
How often do you reckon Dave in Attenborough does that? Makes his own waterfall.
Yeah. Okie dokie. It's about 1:45, July 19, 2006. Now we've come out of the Sydney Yeo Chasm and back onto the Connie Sue. We're about 17 or 18 kilometres south on the Connie Sue, and this is Tabletop Mountain, named after Frank Hahn, who also named Sydney Yeo Chasm. He came through here in 1903. The view from the top. Wasn't the easiest climb up either, I'm here to tell you.
I think you're going to have some kind of updraft and stuff.
Woody, we think, could have fallen off because he's disappeared. Which you can see for miles and miles and miles and miles and miles.
He's over the edge over there. Or something.
6:30, July 20, 2006, a Thursday. I'm standing on top of Point Sandercock, so named and discovered by Frank Hahn in 1903, sort of following Hahn's track on that expedition. About 2 k's off the Connie Sue. We got here at 4:30 yesterday afternoon. That's the homestead. Briggs' birthday today. I just saw him emerge from his tent. Dad and I have been the only 2 up for a little while. There he is. Wave to the camera, Larry. Very well done. Go for a walk around up to the other side. The feature over there. As usual, my tent's away from the main area, so I don't have to worry about snoring too loudly and keeping anyone awake. This is a view from the south. We're up there initially, over at the cairn on top of the hill. Still no movement from the other 4 members of the group of the expedition. Breakfast time. And there's Susan in her pyjamas.
I don't know, I was thinking of having
Ash into his first one. I think I'll videotape you picking it up, mate. But not that it's beyond the realms of possibility, of course.
you want to heat that?
Oh look, kettle's on. Music to my ears, that sound. Back on the Connie Sue. As you see, that bit's washed out, so we had to come around the outside. We're about 2 k's out of Neale Junction. It turns out we're only about 150 metres from Neale Junction. Well, Neale Junction is the crossroads where Len Beadells had built the Gunbarrel Hwy, which is east to west, and the Connie Sue, which is, of course is what we've been on, north to south. That's the Connie Sue. We've just headed down. That's looking north up towards Warburton. That's the Beadells heading east, eventually all the way to Coolgardie. Bloody long way from here. Connie Sue south down towards Rawlinna, 220 miles from here, and that's the way we're headed next. And Beadells west towards Laverton, although we'll turn off it onto the Narie Road, another Len Beadells road, in about 50 kilometres. Our resident writer is Lawrence Kibblewhite, and he's making an entry into the journal here about our visit and our trip. This is Len's plate at his junction. Coolgardie is 600 miles to the east. South Australian border is 220, and Warburton is 203 miles to the north.
July 2006. Laurie Kibblewhite, Gloria Turner, Brett Kibblewhite, Glenn Riggs, David Wood, Ashley Dalziel and Susan Wright. Perth to Uluru to Warburton via the Gunbarrel, Warburton to Giles via the abandoned Gunbarrel, Yalara, Warburton, Neale Junction via the Connie Sue, Laverton and Laverton via the Beadells and Narie Road, Coolgardie and then back to Perth. This has been an amazing experience for us all. Apart from 2 tyres, been no dramas. Vehicles, a 9900 series Landcruiser, an 83 HJ60 Landcruiser and a 96 patrol camper.
Well done. It's the 20th of July.
Yeah.
You said 27th.
7.
It's all good though.
20th of the 7th.
20th of the 7th, 06.
I know what I bloody meant.
Alrighty, we've turned off the Beadells and we're heading south on the Narie Point Road. Well, it's more like a track. And Dad's having to use all his skills to travel at 50 kilometres an hour along here. Easily stake a tyre on a bit of mulga branch or something. But all so good so far. We're the lead car, so we're blazing a trail. We've got a pedestrian on the road right in front of us. He went straight on and then decided to come out into the diversion as well.
Back into them.
They can run when they want to, the buggers. Well, this is the Narie Point camp in the evening of July 20. That's right, it's still Riggsy's birthday. There's the man.
Here's my birthday cake. Happy birthday to me.
It's a mid-strength beer. Ash has got the fire going. While Gloria's cooking spaghetti bolognese, Suze is studying, believe it or not, in the middle of nowhere. Ash has got half the dead animals in Australia on his barbecue. Oh yes. Friday, July 21, 2006, as the sun rises in the east. Our camp here at Narie Point, that's Narie Point up the back there. It's about to be packed up because we're on our way. Our last day today on the outback highways of Western Australia. Before we hit the blacktop sometime tonight or tomorrow morning. On the Plumridge Road, heading towards Laverton. Things are getting a bit racy here between the boys. Feral Riggs is waving us past, but it's got nowhere to go. Good stuff. We're reversing to try and find a track to see the lake. Riggs has already turned around, as you can see. Smarty pants.
Oh, rock man.
And a camel in front of him.
There's a camel.
Same camel you spotted.
Yeah, that'll be the one. Hey, where'd you put those binoculars?
I've got them.
Open to bed.
I've got them.
No, they in there.
Yeah. We're looking for a way around Riggs. He's looking for a way around the camels. Oh dear.
Fucking close, wasn't it?
I'm sure you knew what you were doing. Bit of a lean on the old girl, isn't it? You still got your camper on the back?
Better check it, I suppose. You're filming, are you?
Oh, yeah. You wouldn't believe it, Len Beadells Jr.'s here. There's a grader on the road.
Here comes through, truck.
So we've had to get off it. Well, bugger me. Caterpillar like Len's. Sunday, July 23. Of course, we made it through Laverton and Leonora and down to Coolgardie. We're now in Coolgardie on the last day of our trip. What better way to finish the film than by the graveside of Ernest Giles, the great explorer, first white man to traverse the interior of Western Australia.